what I do is paint people, real people, into real life situations and put them into kind of crazy street scenes like some of the Amsterdam work that I've brought along too. And the whole point with this that I find so funny is you get these very normal, very sort of sensible, very respectable looking women who look like they actually should be organising the church raffle. And they come to you and they say, hey, can you put me in a painting? And I go, yeah, no problem. And maybe you could put me in a red light window, and maybe I could be wearing leather, and maybe my husband could be outside, and it's a very strange experience to then have to be confronted with a whole bunch of photographs of very middle class, very properly correct women who see themselves in some alternative universe. Well, you can see here I tend to use quite a lot, and to say I put it on with a trowel is possibly an understatement, but I do literally layer it up with a palette knife and just go for it. In fact, if you would see me when I'm producing these flower paintings, by the end of the day I am just covered from head to toe in paint. And you know, I have 2 children, and when their friends come round, they're astonished to find a grown-up who is more covered in paint and mess than any child that they've ever seen. Well, it's a sort of lucky, or depending on your perspective and the day of the week, unlucky accident that I'm there. I moved there originally to work for an advertising agency. I worked for White & Kennedy for 10 years, working on brands like Nike. And after having kids, the whole agency life didn't really fit anymore with the whole sort of business of being a mum. And so I thought, well, it's a great opportunity to start to explore my hobby. And now, 16 years later, I originally moved to the Netherlands for a year or 2. Having finally sort of established myself as an artist and really now able to earn an income and sort of support myself as an artist, it would be very hard to move anywhere else, apart from, I was thinking to myself last night, possibly Belgium, because I've also sort of made some inroads here. But to have to uproot myself and my kids and go back to the UK, I'd probably have to get a grown-up job again and go back to working in advertising, and I really don't want to do that. So I think Holland is the place to be, really, because it's working and it's a great place to live.